This is a live update on the expanding Middle East conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran, with multiple fronts, casualties, and major military incidents across the region. Early this week, CENTCOM confirmed 6 American service members have been killed during ongoing military operations. These operations are directly linked to the conflict with Iran. The fatalities occurred after a direct Iranian missile strike hit a tactical operations center. This center was located at the Shuaiba port in Kuwait. The service members had been previously unaccounted for. Their remains were recovered, bringing the total number of fatalities to 6. In addition to the deaths, at least 18 U.S. troops are seriously wounded from the campaign. U.S. military officials have withheld names of the fallen until families are notified. President Donald Trump acknowledged these casualties. Emphasizing the risks of war, he warned that additional losses are likely as operations continue. In a separate incident, 3 U.S. F-150 fighter jets were mistakenly shot down over Kuwaiti airspace. This was by Kuwaiti air defenses, in what officials call a friendly fire event. This occurred amid active combat operations involving Iranian aircraft drones and missile threats. All 6 crew members ejected safely and were recovered in stable condition. This was confirmed by CENTCOM and Kuwaiti authorities. Kuwait acknowledged the error and is working with U.S. forces to investigate. They are looking into the circumstances that led to the misidentification. This marks the first loss of U.S. aircraft in the conflict, not due to enemy action, but an Allied defensive systems misfire during a high-stress combat environment. As part of Operation Epic Fury, U.S. and Israeli forces have continued strikes. These strikes target Iranian military infrastructure. These attacks aim to degrade missile systems, air defenses, and command nodes within Iran. Iran has responded with missile and drone barrages targeting U.S. bases and regional allies, also targeting Israeli territory, widening the geographic scope of the conflict. Officials report continued intercepts of Iranian drones and missiles over Gulf airspace, though. Some have slipped through defenses, causing civilian casualties and infrastructure damage. The conflict's impact is expanding beyond Iran's borders. Kuwait, Bahrain, UAE, Qatar, and Iraq report involvement in attacks or defensive responses. This is as Iranian forces retaliate. Oil markets and global trade have been affected due to uncertainties around the Strait of Hormuz, a key shipping route. Diplomatic pressure is mounting for a ceasefire, but no significant de-escalation negotiations are taking hold. U.S. military leaders have voiced concerns that the scale and intensity of the conflict could continue to rise. Pentagon officials have not ruled out potential deployment of additional ground forces. President Trump indicated the campaign could last several weeks or longer, contingent on mission objectives and evolving battlefield conditions. Upcoming developments likely to shape the next phase of this conflict include further official casualty and damage reports from all sides, the outcome of the investigation into the friendly fire downing of U.S. jets, any diplomatic intervention by global powers aiming to halt or contain the war, impact on oil prices, civilian populations, and international travel. 6 U.S. service members killed during combat linked to the Iran conflict. 3 U.S. fighter jets lost in a friendly fire incident. All crew survived. Military operations continue with sustained U.S.-Israel strikes and Iranian retaliation. Regional tensions remain high with broader Gulf involvement.